Whoa, long time no see. Hey, everybody! Hey, everybody! Wait, I gotta test my keyboards first. Oh no, my papers, all my notes and my...
I was just playing in the water.
Now, I wasn't supposed to say anything before we started the music, but since I had to organize my papers, I might as well tell you. I'll show you. See, I'm kind of a nerd. Well, not kind of a nerd. Very much a nerd. And I imagined what this show was going to be like, and it's all on these papers. And if these papers are out of order, it's going to be a mess. It's already going to be a mess. I promise you that. In fact, what I want you guys to know, I want you guys to know that this is actually not the show. This is just the rehearsal for the show. Okay? That's right. We had a rehearsal last night, and we had a little bit of a one this morning, and then this is a rehearsal. This is our biggest rehearsal. And we're putting together a road show that will travel across the universe, and you're seeing the rehearsal for it today. And we've never played together before. In fact, I just met Tim, who's playing the guitar for us. I just met Mike, who's playing the drums, and we're playing for the first time together. And I've only played 3 times publicly in my life. Once for the Colander Head, once for Lake Eola performance, and now here. So expect it to suck, okay? And I fully reserve the right to start a song over if it is really necessary. How many times will that happen? Also, if you think it's necessary for us to start it over, you just start booing, okay? And we'll start it all over. So I gotta get my keyboard working. I know I sound like Billy Bob sometimes when I get excited. All right, let's see how this sounds. Perfect. Now let me see how my keyboard sounds. Perfect. Thank you, Mark, for getting everything perfect for us today. Thank you, Chris, for coming, even though it was against all odds that you came today. Come to us, the feedback.
Together is so precious. Together we have grown. Oh, we have grown. Although our love is still special, let's take a chance and fly away somewhere alone. Sometime at a time we take the time, the ones to blame. I know time flies so quickly, but when I see you, darling, it's like we both start falling in love again. It'll be just like starting over. Starting over. Every day we're used to making love. Why can't we be taking love nice and easy? Can I get bass, please? Just start falling. Every night we can't stop singing in love again. It'll be just like starting over. feel so far away. We must have a thing again. It was the other day. Well now, darling, it's been too long since we took the time. No one's to blame, I know time flies so quickly. But when I see you, darling, it's like we both start falling in love again. It'll be just like starting over. Starting over. Watch out, a life together, so precious together. We have grown. Here we go, one more time. A life together is so precious together. We have grown. Let's do this. E. Oh, we have grown. Now let's do the last part again. Although our life is still special. Oh, wait. Okay, everybody, hold on, Mr. Drummer Man Mike, because this last part, I want to do it like this. Although our love is still special, oh, our love, let's take a chance. Everybody, let's take a chance and fly away somewhere. And now vamp for me, guys. Well, everybody, it was when I was supposed to actually say my first words, okay? And my first words are, thank you, Brian, for bringing us all together today. And thank you to all these great musicians that are here today. And I'm going to introduce you to everybody, like Tim over there. Tim wrote me and asked me if we needed a guitar player, and I said, heck yeah, and here he is. And Mike came on as the drummer. He's actually the drummer for the Modern Day Romeos, and he's doing this for us because we didn't have a drummer. And everybody else, I'm going to introduce to you one at a time, but I want to tell you that this is the start of a new life for the Rock-afire Explosion. And you're here for it. You're going to hear us make a lot of mistakes, and we don't care. So thank you so much. Let's take this on out of here. Oh yeah, everybody. Oh yeah. Oh yeah, everybody. Yeah. Oh yeah. Oh yeah. Here we go. I know we need to do it over again, but we're not because we got to get finished. Okay, now I don't know how I'm gonna do. Good. We need to tune the radio, and I gotta go see what's on my list for what we're gonna do next. Who knows what we're gonna do on the road again next? Let me see if there was any notes I wanted to say before we do it. Let's see, I talked about players, I talked to Billy Bob, let's see, Lost Night and Beach Fair Fast Dude, and I hope it was new song, and you friendly Matt Camp. Oh, yeah. Oh, okay. So y'all, I want to tell you something. In a minute, you're going to find out a little more about this guy in the cowboy hat. His name is Matt. Or Telly. Telly, yeah, he likes to go by Telly. That's actually his stage name. I'm going to call him Telly. Okay, and Telly, you're going to find this interesting. Telly is going to be the new voice of Billy Bob. Hold it just a minute. When I'm pushing up daisies. Be ready.
theoretically, he's going to outlive me.
Theoretically.
And I figure another 30, 40, 50, 60, 70 years, I'm going to have to teach him how to be Billy Bob. But I'm deciding now it's Telly, because we got a certain chemistry, and he's a good learner. And you're going to see, I'm going to start teaching him a little bit about how to be a country star in a little bit. And he came dressed for the part. Telly,
I never miss my mark.
tell me about that outfit.
Well, this particular outfit was assembled in a factory back in our hometown in the original Rockefeller warehouse on Jefferson Street back in 1982, and I picked it up from eBay for about $9 million.
I honestly thought that was the one from his grandfather. Didn't you have an
No, not this particular outfit. This hat did. This came from, I'll tell you the story of this hat.
Yeah, what?
So I have you're never going to believe this, my step-brother-in-law called from South Africa saying that he had a dream and that we probably needed to know about it. And he told, Godfrey told us that there was a storage unit that contained my late father's something. My late father came to him in a dream, and he said, there's something in the storage unit that my children need. And so he called back to the States and told us that, and sure enough, we found that storage unit, and what was in it was his Western wear and his ashes, including his beautiful Stetson hat. So,
All right, everybody, let's hear it
magic.
for Telly.
Thank you.
Now I got Shooter moving up to this keyboard to play the keyboard on this, and he's also going to do one of the solos. And I'll introduce you to Shooter Jennings too in a minute. But right now, Shooter, come on up, brother. Oh, I got to sign an autograph. Hang on.
Hello, everybody.
Yeah, he was just asking me if we could go ahead and start selling the album. Y'all know we got a new show tape coming up here. We're going to be releasing it and showing it to you for the first time anybody's ever seen it. And we also put it on an album, but the albums are almost ready to ship. And I should have them at my home ready to ship out as soon as I get home from here. But we went ahead, we're taking orders for it now, and we're giving you your serial number. Every album is serial numbered and signed by me. And you can get those over there at the merchandise shop. And we started at 0001. So, if you get you might get a low number if you went ahead and got it. So that's what he was asking me, is if he can go ahead and start selling albums. So this is Shooter. He's going to be playing the keyboards for me here. And Matt's going to be singing with me because he's got to learn how to be Billy Bob. Here we go. Oh, wait. I forgot to do this at the beginning of the last song. Okay, there. We'll get that right when we actually do this show, okay? When we do the real show. On the road again. I just can't wait to get on the road again. I find love is making music with my friends. I can't wait to get on the road again. On the road again. We're going places I ain't never been. We're seeing things that I might never see again. I can't wait to get on the road again. On the road again, like a band of gypsies, we go down the highway. We're the best of friends. Hey, we Rick. It seems that the world be turning our way. And our way. Hey, on the road again. We can't wait to get on the road again. Like my love is making music with my grandchildren, and I can't wait to get on the road again. Shooter!
take it on the road again.
Perfect. Perfect. That was perfect. Shalisa runs a musical group called Toxic Audio, where perfection is the name of the game. She must be absolutely aghast.
I like a jam session.
Okay,
I like
good.
a jam. Rockefire's always been a jam session, right? It was never like auto-tune, super slick. It was always like, you felt like you were just hanging out with your friends. That's why we love it.
I want to bring up Tyler and Jacob. Where are you guys? Come on up here right now. Tyler and Jacob. Can you get through the crowd and come up here? I want to introduce you to everybody. Oh, okay, there's Jacob. Jacob. Tyler. Okay, well, Tyler's coming up, and I'll tell you about Jacob. Jacob is the technician and mechanic of the Rockafire show that you see up here. When you look at that show and you see how perfect it is, think Jacob. Now, Jacob came and visited my plant back in 2019, three times. He came with his family, his father, his grandfather, and then him, so that was 3 generations that were all together. Yep. And so Jacob is a really cool guy. He's stayed loyal to me and been my friend even through all the hard times when some people said some bad things about me on the internet. Jacob didn't join in and say, Aaron, we used to look up to you, but we don't know how to look up to you. Because I read something that Demonic Abyss said about you, and now I hate you. So Jacob's my second favorite fan. I'm sorry. My favorite fan is right here. Okay, I'm sorry that the award for my favorite fan went out 10 years ago to Tyler. Because Tyler was 9 years old. You can see a video of him when he was 9 years old on my YouTube channel telling me that he would be loyal to me and the Rockafire Explosion for the rest of his life. He took a bond that I'm asking you all to take today. A bond that we would be together forever, loving the music. We don't care about our politics or our religion or our race or any of those other things that divide us. We care about music, love, and the Rockafire Explosion. I'm sure Tyler and all, that sounds like something I need right now. Tyler has, and I, may not vote the same way. We may not go to the same church, but we do both love the Rockafire Explosion so much that we don't even know those elements about each other. All we know is that we love the Rockafire Explosion. We don't know why. We really don't know why. But I want y'all to see that video of Tyler and me on YouTube, and you'll see why. Next to my father, who was my favorite fan until he passed away, it's now Tyler.
10 years later, I'm still here.
Now Tyler keeps the show running perfectly. Wait a minute, that's kind of an exaggeration. At Billy Bob's Wonderland. He's going to keep the show running perfectly when we get it all straightened out. He's going to join Jacob in the Perfect Show, I was going to say Mafia, but I don't want to say that. The Perfect Show Brigade, okay? And now what I'd like, Jacob, I'd like you to do, can you call me on my phone? Okay, Jake's going to call me on my phone. And I'm going to answer it. Oh, look, I got a message from Shooter. He's here. Okay, there's Jacob. Okay. Okay, now, Jacob, I want you to run up there to the show, and I want you to put on the adjustment utilities. Mouse. Okay, while you're running up there, I'll tell people what we're doing. This is a little behind-the-scenes stuff. Hardly anybody ever gets to see this because it's done behind the scenes. But Jacob's going to show you how we get the show looking perfect. We check every single movement against the show adjustment utilities. And we make sure that it's all perfectly adjusted, one movement at a time. I asked him to put the mouths on for us so we could see what that looks like, and you could see how we do it. And then after we do the mouths, we might do the arms or something so you can kind of see the variation. But I just thought you guys would be interested in seeing this before we get too much further into it, because after that, on down the road today, you're gonna see our new show tape. The new show tape that Bolo had us make for them. And it's the first show tape we produced like this, a medley, a long form medley, the first one in 40 years. Okay, now I want to tell you, I used to have a partner in crime, and that was Salvador Alvarez, also known as Burt Wilson. The voice of Fats, until he passed away a few years ago. And Sal, long live Sal. We love Sal so much. We will never forget Sal. We will always pay tribute to Sal in everything we ever do. And he's up there watching us and giving us strength. When the night he passed away, he told me to buy this keyboard and learn to play again, because it had been 40 years. So I started playing again for Sal. All right, Tyler, how you doing, brother? Can you hear me? I gotta see if Jacob. Did I say Tyler? Yeah. I meant Jacob. I think it hung up. Oh, there you go. Okay.
No, I'm here.
Okay. Can you put on the malice for me?
Yes.
There it is. Everybody take a look.
Character should be adjusted the same. Mouth movements. Open and
You see how those
close.
mouths are all
Mouth
moving at
movement.
exactly the same speed?
The new bird's head should also be up.
And that voice you
Mouth
hear is the
movement.
voice of my
All the
beloved
characters
one and
should be
only
adjusted the
Carrie.
same.
She has the voice of an angel, so she did this.
Open
narration
and
for me.
close. Mouth movements. Open and close. Mouth movements. Mouth movements. All the characters should be adjusted the same.
All right, and she guides Jacob and Tyler through the entire adjustment procedure. Jacob, move on up to the arm raises. I want to see some arm raises. I forgot to put my sunscreen on. Hey, Sean.
All the arm raises are going up. Yes, Mitzi's arms, Billy Bob's guitar arm, Beach Bear's guitar arm, and Rolf's left arm.
Look at that. You see Mitzi's arms going up perfectly? And do you see that they move at the exact same time that the tone is playing?
And Billy Bob's left arm.
That tells Tyler and Jacob exactly how fast those arms should be moving.
Because those two movements are at
And that's how he does it. One movement at a time until he gets every single movement in the show perfect. And then his show matches my show, and that means my programming will look the same on his show that it looks on mine. That's how it works. All right, thank you very much. Jacob, let's hear it for Jacob. Leave the curtains open for us, Jacob.
I cut him off. I'll back with you.
Hi guys, how you doing?
I'm just kidding. I'm not really going to call him back. All right, let's see if I'm forgetting anything before we move on. Oh gosh, guess whose turn it is up here? Woo-hoo-hoo-hoo. He knows. I can see it. Ladies and gentlemen, there's a legendary figure in the Rocket Fire fan community, and his name is Sean.
Yeah, Sean. And Sean, I met Sean a couple of days ago. He came here with his family. They came from Canada. And he was loving the show because we were playing with it and practicing and adjusting it. And Sean was going nuts with it. He says, he said he loved it. But now Sean is highly functioning, nonverbal, highly functioning. Okay? Now, if there's anything the Rocket Fire loves more than anything else, it's our community of loving, intelligent, brilliant, autistic children. And I'm pretty sure if they had known what autism was when I was a child, I would have definitely been labeled autistic. So what I want to do is now Sean has a favorite, oh, thank you so much. Sean has a favorite show. And Sean, could you please tell me what show you'd like to see? Let's see, tell everybody. You can speak, you can step up to the microphone and tell everybody. All the way up, go all the way to the mic.
You play 867-53.
867-5309.
Can you do it for me, Jacob? I'm sorry, I told Jacob to come back here and I should have said, see, because we're just practicing. This is just a practice. So Jacob should, in our next show, we'll leave Jacob back there. Back there after the adjustment show, and then he'll just automatically start 8675309. It'll be like butter. It'll be smooth as butter. Throw it in. Here comes Tyler, gonna tell you something.
Hey guys, real quick, before we get the show started, I want to let you all know, of course, some of you already know, but we have the Volo show you're about to see, the wonderful Volo show on vinyl record. It's going to come in a beautiful translucent red vinyl right here. It's going to be $75. Now, just for you guys here today, we're doing something special. We're going to have these postcards. So these are for pre-order right now. They're still in the printing and shipping process, but we're going to take it down your information. You're going to get your record in the mail. What you're going to get today is one of these beautiful postcards with the wonderful art on it done by Jack Turner. Where is he? Jack? Back there? By the wonderful Jack Turner. You're going to be the first to own this art. It's going to have your vinyl serial number on it. And at a later time, he doesn't have time right now. He's a little too busy. But it's going to be signed by Aaron himself, the man himself.
I love signing stuff.
Of course, on the back here, we've got the album information, side A, side B, all the good stuff. These are going to be $75 each. Again, we're going to take down all your information over there. And when you're ready, just come over there.
Yeah, and the only other thing I wanted to add about Sean right before his show starts is that he built some great animatronics in his basement. And Sean, do you have your animatronics on YouTube? Yeah. Okay, so we're gonna, when we do the documentary about this show, we're gonna put his link. That was me making that noise. I was just holding my papers down. You see, that's what you learn when you get out there. Who's making that noise? Stop it.
I know it all too well.
So Sean, y'all go to Sean's YouTube channel and see his animatronics. How we doing there, Jacob? You ready to go, brother? Yeah. Start her up, crank her up. 3, 2, 1, 0, -1.
Time to do it one more time, y'all. Remember, we got the Beatles coming up. Rolf's gonna sing like Frank Sinatra, and we're gonna do a tribute to America's craziest band, the Monkees. But right now, put your hands together for Duke of the Room. Jenny, Jenny, who can I turn to? Give me something I can hold on to. I know you think I'm like the others before. So you want to see the boat on the wall.
listening to the voice of Duke Chapetta there, who was our first and greatest Duke voice that we had for a long time. And Duke went a different direction. He had a calling that made him not want to continue to be the Duke voice. We have to accept it and move on, and we did, and we found Brandon. And I'm so happy with Brandon as the new Duke voice, and to be here. He's actually injected us with a new energy. I have to give as much credit to Brandon as to anyone for creating this show and for creating the spirit in all of us to be young again and to perform again. We're now the Tropical Cleaners again, and the Rock-afire Explosion has a band behind it again. And I have to give the credit to Brandon.
Thank you.
And no, I can't right now, guys. Okay, I can't sign autographs and think at the same time. So Brandon is going to sing the song that made Duke famous, the very first song that Duke ever sang that everybody loves, and nobody could ever sing it like the original Duke. But Brandon is going to give it his very best shot live in this second rehearsal of our road show. We'll get this right by mid next year. Y'all do it. Go ahead, buddy.
All right. Before that, I want to say something. Hi, everyone. I'm Madden. What's going on? Thank you guys. Oh, stop. You're too much. Thank you guys so much for coming. It really means a lot, and arranging this and getting to do this has really been a great time, and we're not going to sound amazing. We're going to have tuning issues because of the weather. Shit's going to go wrong. Sorry for my French, but, you know, it's a live event, but let's all have fun. You know, this is a party. We're all celebrating the Rock-afire. We're not the original Tropical Cleaners, but we're doing this because we love the OG Cleaners, you know? So, this is our tribute to them.
Oh yeah. Is Ring and Dollar out there? Did y'all want to sing with us on this?
Come on out.
We have Whoa here.
Oh yeah. I'm so glad y'all remind me. See, we're a team. So Ring and Dollar, a couple of great musicians in a band called Whoa, which is spelled capital WHOAA exclamation point. And we did a video for them using the Rock-afire Explosion for one of their music videos. It was called Saturday Fun. And they're going to come up here and just kind of join in on the harmonies for Heartaches.
All right, everyone, tuning check first.
No hiking in those boots.
Okay, so here you go. This is your mic, brother.
All right.
Okay, so here you go. This is your mic, brother.
All right.
Tuning check, E. All right, perfect.
You ready?
Here we go.
Are you ready? Whoa! Okay.
We're gonna try our best.
Okay.
Okay? All right, Duke?
Starts like this. Here we go Thank you. Thank you. Thank you.
Wow, I can't believe that. That sounded so good because I wasn't in it. Oh, okay. Y'all remember that. When we come back, when we leave the stage, if you still want an encore, just remember that, okay? You want, okay? All right, because we got another 2 hours and 45 minutes of music to play. I hope you're okay with that.
You ain't seen nothing yet.
All right, I hear a drummer out there. All right, so there's Heartaches. Now, oh, I get to introduce Shooter next. Where's my new best friend, Shooter? Hello. We've been best friends now for about 10 years.
That's right. It's about 15 years, Aaron.
15 years. No, we weren't best friends for that first 5. Just 10. He's exaggerating. We've only been best friends for 10 years. Okay, so Shooter, I gotta tell y'all here. I'm gonna get on your microphone over here, Shooter, so we can be together, like Paul and George. Shooter, we've known each other for a long time. And when I met Shooter told me something amazing. First of all, y'all need to know something about Shooter. He comes from a very, very musical family.
Oh yeah.
All right. His daddy was Waylon Jennings, and his mom was Jessie Colton, this beautiful lady on his T-shirt right here. She's very, very famous. They blew me away in the 70s with their magical music and country music. And Shooter and I got together when he looked me up and he says, Aaron, I love the Rockfire Explosion as much as I love my mommy and my daddy. I said, you're being gracious, Shooter. You might even be my best friend for saying that. Y'all just need to know how to become my best friend. Just say something nice. I write it down. I don't keep track of my enemies, but I sure write down the people that say nice things about me. Anyway, so Shooter says his daddy used to take him into Showbiz Pizza Place when he was 2 years old.
Wow.
Yeah.
That's right.
That's a good dad. Yeah. And he says that he was blown away when he heard the Beatles' Birthday.
That was the first time I ever heard that song was the Rockfire Explosion, and I went and bought the 7-inch and took it home and wore it out. I mean, I could, then I discovered the Beatles later.
Yeah, and did you like their version after you heard ours?
Not as much.
Yeah. Yeah, you know that part in the Beatles' Birthday where it goes doom 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 for about 16 bars. Yeah, and it's just drums, right? It needed something. It needed Billy Bob to say, "Well, folks, we're here at Showbiz Pizza Place. We're having a birthday today." It needed something, right? And we gave it what it needed. I'm sorry, Shooter, I took your spotlight from you.
Well, it's all right. I mean,
So Shooter was telling us his story, but so Shooter, so the Rockfire Explosion was the only animatronic group you ever loved. Is that right?
That is not true. There's another animatronic group that I really love.
No. We don't say, we do not use. You're not going to say the Chucky word, are you?
No.
Oh, good. Okay.
I got to show it to you. I can show it to you. Somebody bend me a note over here and I can. There's.
Wait a minute. Let me get a low one. Give me. Bow. Go down. Bow.
There's blood on the saddle.
Oh yeah.
And there's blood all around.
I will permit it.
And there's a puddle.
A great big puddle.
On the ground.
Blood on the ground. Everybody, there was blood on the saddle and bone. Blood all around and a great big, everybody, puddle, right? Of
blood on the ground.
That's it, everybody. Shooter liked the Country Bear Jamboree too.
That's right, I did.
Yeah, and I gotta tell you, I'm so happy that Shooter was able to come in and stand in Sal's shoes. We love Sal so much. I know he's up there watching us right now, and he approves of my choice of Shooter as the new voice of Fats. And you're gonna hear Shooter do his great Mustang Sally performance today, which is also on the new show tape that you're going to see today. So what are we doing right now? I think you're going to come over here, right, Shooter? Okay, I'm going to get out the way.
I will definitely mess this up a little bit, so please have mercy.
Please mess it up. Print it. Print that. Print that. Take it right to the bank. Okay, now we have someone coming up to the stage who is not as well practiced as Shooter, I have to tell you right now. I kind of hit a thud. Okay, Shalisa, come on over here, babe.
Hello.
Okay, so Shalisa, I want y'all to know I've known Shalisa since she was 11 years old.
That's right.
That's right.
That's when I started as Mitzi. I was
That's right.
11.
She became Mitzi at 11 years old. And when I met her, her father brought her in and they sang a song together. Do you remember the name of it?
We did Tomorrow from Annie.
Tomorrow from Annie. That's
Yeah,
right.
he played acoustic guitar and I did a kind of an unplugged version of Tomorrow.
It was the sweetest thing you ever saw in your life when little Shalisa came in and sang Tomorrow. And I had already decided I was not hiring the first person that walked in the door. I'd already decided that. I said too many times have I done that. Because creative engineering was growing so fast, we just kept, anybody that walked in the door, we hired them. If you'd been there, all you guys, I'd have signed you all up on the first day.
So fun fact, I actually came in as a child session singer for Child of the Rock.
That's
if
right.
anybody remembers the song Child of the Rock, that
Her voice stands out. You can hear it. Go back and listen.
So I was in Child of the Rock, and they were like, that might be a good Mitzi candidate. Let's tell Aaron about her.
Yeah, Sal recommended
Yeah, because
her.
he wasn't there that day. So so I came into audition, did not know there was this agenda to not hire me at the time. I found that out yesterday.
Well,
literally.
It wasn't that I wouldn't hire her, it's that I had to hear more kids. We definitely wanted a kid. We decided we wanted a kid. But I wanted to hear more kids, not just the first one that came in the door. And she was the first one that came in the door. Then I said, okay, that's it. I'll keep her in mind very strongly, but bring me another audition. And the next person that came in was really, really terrible. And I said, I don't think I can take too much of that. Call Shalisa and tell her she's got it.
And the way he told me is so cute. I mean, it was a little scary at the time for me, but I got a phone call, like the old-fashioned phone on the wall. Wait for the phone to ring, exactly. And he goes, hey, Shalisa, this is Aaron. Are you old enough to take bad news? And I was like,
evil man.
yeah. And he said, well, you're not going to have to because you're Mitzi.
I love someone with a good memory. I tell you, I need people with good memories to remind me of all the stories that I've totally forgotten. I can't remember much, but she's right. That all happened. And then when she sang the song for the show tape, she was a total pro. It was great. I've got the video of it, and I've never released it because I can't find it. Maybe it was stolen, I don't know. But anyway, when I find the video, or if you stole it, would you please put it on the internet, okay? Shalisa's performance of Tomorrow. You know, that's the only thing I hope is that any stuff that was ever stolen from me gets on the internet so you guys can enjoy it too. That's all I want to do with it. That's the only reason I've still got it, so I can find it and put it on the internet so you guys can enjoy it. So it's okay if you stole it, just put it on the internet for me, please. Yeah, the guy that broke into my museum's got it. That's probably it. I'm worried that might be true. So anyway, let me get off of that because that's kind of a negative downer. Although Shalisa, yeah, I'm going to keep going here. We're going to get the show going. Thank you, Rick. Rick's my moral advisor over here. This is Rick Bailey, the voice of Beach Bear. Last night, Rick told me to cut half the songs off the song list we're playing today. Yes. Wait. Boo! He's proud of it. Yeah. And Madden was like, you know, Rick really just did a great version of Framed. We ought to do what he says. And Rick says, come on, I own this place now. So, Shalisa, back to you, hon. She's been the most amazing professional singer. And when she did the Tomorrow, I was going to tell you, when she did that video of Tomorrow, I told her, I didn't really know what to say. I was trying to coach her, and I said, now, Shalisa, just remember, millions and millions of people are going to hear this performance. And everybody looked at me like, Aaron, you're going to make her nervous. And I said, Shalisa, did I just make you nervous? And what did you say?
I don't think you did, right? I said no.
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 No, I'm not going to be nervous. Why would I be nervous? I've got this.
I love the studio, too.
So, Shalisa, would you give us a little sample of that right now?
Sure, I'll tell you. The sun will come out tomorrow. So you gotta hang on till tomorrow. Come one day, tomorrow.
And Rick, I kid Rick a lot, but we're not worthy of Rick either. Of course, Rick reminds me of that constantly. But he still sings with us because he's got such a good sense of humor. Okay, so Shalisa, that was beautiful. And Shalisa, I understand that you have a song ready for us today.
I do,
And
yeah.
does Ring and Dala want to come back up for Talking in Your Sleep?
Before that happens, a lot of you guys are my friends on Facebook, and a lot of you are my friends on Instagram. So you might already know this, but for the past three and a half, almost 4 years, I've been in a stage 4 cancer battle, but I'm still doing my thing, you guys. Like, I'm still performing, still traveling.
This is how you do it. Shalisa is the epitome of how you live a great life.
So they told me that I had 3 years to live in 2022, which, do the math, I was supposed to be dead last year, y'all. So I wrote a book. When I didn't die, I promised myself I would write a book about my journey. So it isn't just a cancer journey, it's also just about overcoming adversity and not taking no for an answer. Because I had so many people, they gave me a handicap pass for my car. They said you'd never sing again, that I would never, my doctor, literally, my main oncologist looked me in the face and said, you're never gonna do a show again, so come to terms with that and start planning your life around that. Literally 4 weeks later, I did a show. I was like, and so this is a lot about that journey. If it can help even just a few people, we all have our different struggles. Some people it might be health issues, some people it might be emotional or mental issues. Whatever you're going through,
you're all doing it.
This is about hope, and the hope that I keep tapping into and keep reminding myself of. The hope to be here when I could have and should have probably been home. And so thank you guys so much for your support over the last few years. It's called 3 Years Left by Shalisa Dick.
Where can we get it, Shalisa?
This is on all the major platforms like Amazon, Barnes & Noble. It's actually going into stores. It's in some Books A Million. It's in it's called The Last Bookstore in LA, which is the world's most famous bookstore. And it's about to go into all the Hudson News bookstores across the nation at the airports. I'm also doing an audiobook if you're not a big reader, but that's going to be about a month out.
Shalisa's my hero, everybody.
All right, see if you guys remember this one. I had a cold when I recorded this one as a kid, but it sounded kind of cool.
When you close your eyes and you fall asleep, and it's down to the sound of a heartbeat. I can hear the things that you're dreaming about. When you open up your heart and the truth comes out, you tell me that you want me. You tell me that you need me. You tell me that you love me. And I know that I'm right, 'cause I hear it in the night. I hear the secrets that you keep when you're talking in your sleep. I hear the secrets that you keep when you're talking in your sleep. I to hold you in my arms at night, night, night. Don't you know you're sleeping in a spotlight? And all the things you keep inside, oh close your eyes and fall asleep. Everything about you is a mystery.
That was so great. I can't believe how great that was. And now the moment has come. Wait a minute, I got a microphone here. Oh, here, this one right here. Hey, the moment has come. That's right. It's time for me to introduce my nemesis. This guy calls himself Rick, but his real name is Bailey. Now I want to tell you something. Rick and I have, we've crossed a few paths together. And we've come to blows a few times. But we're still friends after all of it, aren't we, Rick Bailey?
Yeah.
We don't vote the same way, do we, Rick? Rick? We don't vote the same way.
That's because you're wrong.
I like comedy in my politics, Rick.
Yeah, I'm not gonna.
All right, I'm not gonna get into it.
Not here.
All right, Rick, well, I believe that God brought us together. You gonna go with that?
I'll go.
Okay, good. We finally agree on that one. And I think God brought us together today. Is that okay? And if you don't believe that, it's okay. But I'll tell you what, I'm gonna call him One Verse Bailey. Because he's gonna step up. He's only gonna sing one verse. You can beg, you can scream, you can applaud. He won't do but one verse of this. Because he's mean and evil. And he should be locked up. Take it away, one verse, Bailey. awesome. This guy has never amused me more than every next time I see him. The first time, I gotta tell you how I discovered Rick. Okay, he came to work for me as a programmer to program the animatronics, suggested by my vocal coach, Ron Feldman. And he was, Rick was a friend of Ron, so he came over to the program, and he was such a lousy programmer. He said, what am I gonna do with you? He says, well, I could run the knobs over in the studio. And, you know, everybody was trying to weasel their way into the studio, but Rick managed to do it. He got over there and started twisting some knobs, and he wasn't too good at that either. But he was twisting the knobs for me one night when I was doing a vocal. I said, Rick, would you just push the record button for me and get me on the right track? And I couldn't sing, I just didn't know what I was doing, and I knew it. And I said, Rick, could you please show me what you would do here? And Rick stepped up to the microphone. I hadn't heard him sing yet, I just wanted his idea. And he came up to the microphone, and he opened up like that. And I said, oh my God, you can sing. I remember like yesterday, I can't believe it. Let me go get the other guys. I ran into the hall to get Sal out of his office and Duke out of his office and Claude out of his office. They were all in their own offices doing their own little musical thing. And I brought them all together. I says, okay, you're not gonna believe this. I just found out Rick can sing his posterior off. And Rick's like this, you know, he's got his shoulders up. And they said, okay. Sal's standing there, he had his arms folded. He says, okay, Rick, let's hear him sing. Okay, go ahead, Rick. And Rick, show us what you did. Trying to survive you. Okay, so Rick, he completely punked me, right? And everybody looked at me, especially Sal. I will never forget the look on his face as he shook his head and says, I was busy. And he turned around and went back to his office, and it left me and Rick alone. Rick and I alone. My grammar-oriented mom would hate that. Rick and I were standing there, and I said, Rick, why'd you do that? Why didn't you sing for them? He goes, I don't know. I don't know.
I gotta be inspired.
Yeah, I know, but darn it, Rick. This
You
is
know
a
what
big
inspires
moment.
me?
You almost missed what?
There's a lady.
A lady?
A lady who inspires me.
Let's hear about that. We want to hear about that. Right, everybody? Yeah! Let's hear about that. What's her name?
Well, I have to spell it because I can't remember it.
Okay, okay.
And then once I spell it, I think I'll have it.
I think that sounds like a pretty good transition. Everybody, get your hands together. We'll let everybody get up here on stage who didn't know that this was the way we're going to start the next song. Because we didn't know either.
Let me tell you about my baby.
Yeah.
You know she comes around.
You know she comes around. She about 5'4", from her head to the ground. Yeah, she come walking down my street about midnight. Yeah, make me feel so good. Do that. Yeah, make me feel alright. Go on, everybody. Here we go. It's have a little guitar?
That's a good joke.
This guy comes right.
because I wouldn't have remembered your name.
Hey, thank you all for just supporting us. We appreciate it.
Well, as far as Rick's concerned, that's the end of the show.
For me.
But it's not the end of the show as far as we're concerned, right, guys? Yeah! That's right, because now I'm bringing Madden up here. Hey, everybody, this is Madden. Howdy. He's my new hero. Oh, stop.
Mine too.
Yeah, he really is. I want to tell you something. Madden has organized this entire show list, all the parts, all the chords. He and Matt have worked together and rehearsed almost every night for the last month, getting all the parts and sending them to me and sending them to Rick. You'd never know that. And sending them to Shalisa, sending them to Matt, Brandon. We all were organized by Madden. And every time anybody needed anything, whether it was Shooter or Shalisa or anybody, Madden was the go-to guy that got it all done.
He really was.
Now, the way I met Madden was I forgot why he did this, but he came to my shop in Palatka, my new museum.
Well, I did that cover of Welcome In for you.
Oh, yeah,
last year.
Thanks for reminding me. He just sent me a cover of Welcome In that he had done, and it was so punchy and so powerful and so perfect. I said, wow, you really record some good stuff. And I didn't know he could actually play live either. But I mean, he recorded some great stuff, and he sent me this, and I thought, would you record my original song? I have an original song that I've been waiting to record for 10 years. And I've taken a few stabs at it. In fact, even Sal recorded this song for me, but then he didn't finish it before he passed away. So I asked Madden if he would take over this song and record it for me, and he jumped right on it. And he was. I think he's doing a good job. I haven't really heard how it's coming out yet.
I've been a little busy with this.
Yeah, well, that's right. He got sidetracked, as we always do. So that's how we got together, and we're gonna play my original song together, just Madden and me here in a few minutes.
Don't I have something to play first?
But he does have something to play first, and I did not forget. He's got a couple things. I got my notes right here. I'm not forgetting anything. So let's see. First, I found out that Madden has this incredible range in his vocal abilities, and he likes to just play stuff for fun. And he did this at one of the rehearsals. I thought he was playing my old record. Y'all remember I used to do Mitzi's voice?
Yes.
I actually used pitch up on my voice. I went in falsetto and pitched it up to do Mitzi. Then he breaks this out with no pitch control. Show everybody what you showed me.
My boy lollipop, you make my heart go giddy up. You are the sweetest candy. You are my sugar daddy. Oh.
You get it.
That's it, yeah! I never in a million years thought that there would be a crowd in 2026 that would applaud someone imitating my Mitzi voice from 1980. That's it, I can die now. It's okay. All right, yeah, but there have been a lot of those moments in my life, like the time when I first saw Duke drum. I programmed it one movement at a time, and then when I saw it all come together, and it was playing Heartaches, and he was drumming, and he was keeping up with it, I really thought it was okay. I could go right then, and then I just leave the tape on, you just push play and see what actually was my last greatest achievement, and that was Duke playing drums. But this actually surpasses that. However, his range did not stop there, because all of a sudden, of course, he's showing me the parts that he's going to send to Shooter, and I thought, wow, you got a range. So you did a song that I happen to love, and that I think Sal did it too. Show us a piece of that.
All right, let's see. You mind if I do?
Okay, here it comes.
Change of plans. We're doing a different song because I can't remember it. This one's very special to me. So, yes, not on the paper. We're going off the paper. So, this song is a Sal original. It's my favorite Sal song. And I'm going to do a little rendition of it, and that's called Louisiana.
Catch a mud bug and you cook 'em in a cup in the springtime when the water's high. You can catch a breeze by the Amy River sound, and love and comers for a while. You ain't gotta worry none, just get me back, son. It's mostly just according to the way you feel when you're deep down in the end. Everybody, Sleazy. You won't believe it in the springtime. Good times and red is the best you ever had. And I pray God bless this state of mind. Oh, I'm gonna get my big fat butt under a magnolia tree way back down in Louisiana.
Yeah, all right.
So now let's show them the original. Okay, so this is going to be a Billy Bob song, and y'all know that in 2011, 2012, I started writing more adult material because I didn't know there was going to be any kids that were going to enjoy my music. I thought it was all for the old fans. But then in 2015, when Five Nights at Freddy's came along, and all of a sudden we had a lot of kids who liked the Rocket Fire for some reason, I went back to family-friendly stuff. But I did not erase my non-family-friendly stuff because I'm not ashamed of my past. You know, we re-engineer ourselves, we reinvent ourselves all the time. I might have been this then, and I'm this now. I'm here for you now. And I decided that the kids out there, if I remember correctly, when I was 14, 12, 15, that area, I remember needing some advice. I'm talking about romance advice. Like, how do you get a girl to like you? What can you do? You start a company? Do you build an invention that everybody loves? What can I do? Because I'm not tall, I'm not good looking, I'm not muscular, I'm not athletic. What am I gonna do? So I could never get the answer to that, actually. But what I did find out was how you start a romance. And so Billy Bob is going to become the romance guru of the future, and he's going to have a lot of romantic songs where he teaches you exactly how you catch a romance, fall in love. So he'll say something like, people sometimes ask me, how do lovers fall in love? I tell them about the magic that comes from the sky above. You cast a spell upon each other, gazing in her eyes, touching lips so warm and tender, love will be your prize. Got a little Bee Gees disease there. It starts with the kiss, and the feelings in your heart that for so long that you have missed, and the pain begins to melt away. You wish you felt this way so much more. But it starts with a kiss, not much more. There's love in your eyes, everyone can see the change. A big surprise, you realize you feel like a morning flower. Feel the hour, this is your day. Hey, you're falling in love, that's okay. Love is not your perfect friend. There's tough times up ahead. Sometimes you feel so very happy, and sometimes you wish you were dead. But don't despair, the honest now, I'll probably survive. Just go back where your love was new, and kisses weren't denied. Start it with a kiss, a little kiss, and the feelings in your heart that for so long that you have missed, and the pain begins to melt away. You wish you felt this way so much more. But if you're falling in love, you're falling in love, you're falling in love, and that's okay. Music starts to play for you.
come too far to be just friends. Never gonna be the same again. It starts with a kiss, la 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 la, and the feelings in your heart, la la la, that you have missed, la la, makes you wanna float away. Went on a boat today, you know you have to say you're in love, you're falling in love, you're falling in love, you're falling in love, and that's okay.
It's a work in progress. We'll get it there eventually.
That was perfect. Wait, no questions right now. I'm trying to think what happens next. You'll derail me. Don't ask me any questions. You have no idea how stupid I am. Please. Okay, let me see what's next.
About 1 hour.
Oh no. You can't do that. He says I've only got 1 hour left, but I don't know where I am on the set list. Okay, Matt, come on up. We gotta hurry, buddy. We just gotta rush through everything now to get done now. Okay, I told y'all Matt is the understudy for Billy Bob, and I've got to teach him a few things about Southern stuff. So Matt, are you a Southern boy?
I am. Where are you from?
Where are you from?
I'm from Winter Park, Florida, south of the South.
Okay, but you know what? You still seem a little northern to me.
A little too northern?
Yeah. So y'all know I'm going to teach them a couple of words like some country words. Like there's a word no same. Y'all know what that is? Okay, it's like it means like this. I'm talking a country expression. Know I'm saying? Know what I'm saying?
Gnome saying.
Know I'm saying? Know I'm saying? Y'all know I'm saying? Yeah, y'all know I'm saying. Okay, and I reckon I know I'm saying.
I know that one.
And then there's might, could, and might, oughta. You know, and they're related. So what it is first you might could, and then you might oughta. And then you do it.
I know about oughta.
Okay, you got it? I'm just doing the
Might oughta.
Try might oughta.
Might oughta.
Not my daughter.
Oh.
Might oughta.
My otter.
Okay, look, I'm not going to die
otter.
for a long time. Okay, we got some time to work this out.
Okay, good.
But meanwhile, we're going to do some songs together. And I'm going to teach him, I'm going to give him the first line. And then I'm going to let him take it from there. And then I'm going to let him do the Billy Bob part, and I'm going to try to do the Looney Bird part. All right?
I think we can.
We're going to try it. We practiced this once.
Oh, yeah, you're right. Yeah.
Mama wants me at, both of us, the grocery store. Just like she has 100 times before. Go.
Wrote it on a letter that I just read.
It's got 4 syllables.
Okay.
But I ain't lazy and I ain't lame. What key are we in? Right now would be a time shame. And I just can't seem to get on out of this bed. That's it. Go ahead, next line is yours.
Maybe there's something I can do right here instead.
How about that, everybody?
Did we do
Wait
it?
a minute, all I need is some goofy gas.
Okay. Drums.
Oh.
Let's play a song for real.
Oh, okay,
you
well,
wanna
let's
play
do it for real.
That was rehearsal.
Yeah.
Actually, I just wanted to just join in, you know. I've never done this before.
Woo! Okay. From the top then?
One more time.
Yeah.
That's it.
That'll work. Thank you. Thank you.
Fire.
Okay. Yeah, I actually. Okay. We're gonna have to skip baseball for the moment, and we're gonna bring Mitzi back up. She accused me of skipping around order on the set list. And we did not skip around the order. You know who skipped around the order? Yang Bailey. Yang Bailey took our encore and played it when he was doing his other song. No, everything's in order, but we're going to skip around. We're going to do Fire next. Everybody.
Let's get it. I'm riding in your car. You turned on the radio. You're pulling me close, but I just say no. I say I don't like it, but you know I'm a liar. 'Cause when we kiss, ooh, what is it? It's fire. Oh, feels like fire. Well, baby, late at night, you're taking me home. You say you wanna stay. I say I wanna be alone. I say I don't love you, but you know I'm a liar. So help me sing. 'Cause when we kiss, oh, it's fire.
Mama wants me at the grocery store, just like she had 100 times before. She wrote it on a note that I just read. That I ain't lazy and I ain't lame, but to move right now would be a great shame. But I just can't seem to get on out of this bed. Maybe there's something I can do right here instead. Ooh, but wait a minute. All I need is some goofy gas. There ain't nothing we can pass. I love running around on goofy gas. Goofy gas, guaranteed not to come in last. I like running around on goofy gas. Kick it. Don't mind if I do. That's good. Ah, yeah. Okay, and then, what's the next part, bro? Cleared about the sofa seat, and then I drove my car into the robo machine and got her waxing and sunny all around. Boom, boom. She ain't much to brag about, but you never could seem to get her out of the robo wash where she last broke down. Maybe there's something I can do down and I can try to get her. We'll come around to the next part. Here we go. Oh, wait a minute. You know what that car needs? What's that, Billy Bob? Needs some. There ain't nothing we can't pass. I like running around on goofy gas. Goofy gas, guaranteed not to come in last. I like running around on goofy gas. Brandon, everybody. Goofy gas. Goofy gas.
Yeah.
Very nice. All right, okay, where are my Beatles? We're gonna make some time up here, ladies and gentlemen.
Beatles.
Okay, Shooter, where are you, bro? Hey. Would Benjamin Smith, who lost his wallet, please go back to the merchandise booth? Benjamin Smith.
All right, we're doing some Beatles.
All right. Yeah. 1, 2, 3, 4. Nobody told me that.
Sorry.
1, 2, 3, 4. All right, everybody. You're going to be listening to the Rockfire Explosion's personal tribute to the greatest rock and roll group in the history of music, the Beatles! I got something to say that might cause you pain. If I catch you making fast cooking, I'm gonna get you down. Get you down. And leave you flat. Leave you flat. 3 days I told you before. If I have to tell you one more time, I'm kicking your ass. I'm gonna let you down. And leave you flat. Gonna let you down and leave you flat. Because I told you before.
If they only see you molding that clay, giving it away.
Yeah, please listen to me if you want to stay down. Hey, you can't have this feeling tickles out of my spine. I'm gonna let you down. You leave you flat. Gonna leave you flat. You let me go. Oh, you can't do that. Because I told you before. You can't do that. Close your eyes and I'll kiss you. Tomorrow I'll miss you. Remember I'll always be true. And if you are away, I'll ride home every day. And I'll send all my love to you. Oh, pretend that I'm kissing those days I am missing. And hope that my dreams will come true. And while I'm away, I'll ride home every day, and I'll send all my loving to you. All my loving I will send to you. All my loving, darling, I'll be true. Close your eyes and I'll kiss you. Tomorrow I'll miss you. Remember I'll always be true. And while I'm away, I'll ride home every day. I'll send all my loving to you. All my loving I will send to you. All my loving, darling, I'll be true. All my loving, ooh, all my loving, I'll send to you.
greatest rock and roll group in the history of music. The Beatles! We really thought in 1980 that we would need to introduce the world to the Beatles because they missed it. And they did. My little girl, who's now the grandmother of my grandchildren, and I know she's the grandmother of my great-grandchildren.
Charles,
They're
I
here.
hope you're on here.
Whatever, I can't keep track. She went to school and her teacher said, yeah, my parents liked the Beatles. So I knew I was old in 1980. 85, I guess that's when it was. All right, so what's next? Here, let me tell you, we're gonna keep it moving. We're gonna keep it moving. All right, here we go. How about Beach Bears song? The old Beach Bears song, everybody. Here we go. Unfortunately, Rick can't sing this song. Rick, do you want to sing? Rick, do you want to sing Do You Love Me? He doesn't want to sing it. I thought we put the old Beach Bear voice out to pasture, but we didn't because you heard it in that last medley, right?
Is Rick still here?
No, Rick left. As soon as we figure out how to start this thing. Me?
I saw you driving me crazy. I'm a little bit of soul. Oh, I can do the groove, I can do the twist, do the twist. I say now tell me baby, you like it like this, tell me. Tell me, baby, you like it like this, say, tell me. Oh, do you love me? 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 Know that I can
I have no idea how this looks. I have not put this on. I guess I look like you. Look at us, except now I've changed my shirt. Napoleon Dynamite. Yeah. We got the energy going. Let's do it. Everybody, boyfriend's back.
Hi, guys. You guys are awesome hanging in there with us. It's so cold out here. I'm teasing. Woo! Me too.
Yeah, no way, it's not mine. You have to talk to Matt about that. Where's Matt? Yeah, okay, so are we ready for the next song?
I'm ready.
Okay. We're doing My Boyfriend's Back, and after that, guess what? Shooter's coming up, and we're doing Banana Hill. They look like you. Oh, okay. Well, I'm all right with it.
Sorry, guys.
Sal's birthday!
So hot.
We can. We will. Yeah, we promise. Yeah, we promise. Y'all stick around. We'll do Sal's birthday.
All right, let's do this.
Who starts this one? The drummer? Oh yeah, that's right. Rolf's got something to say, everybody. You see, Mitzi's boyfriend went out of town, and she called me, Rolf the Wolf, and asked me for a date.
You went away and you hung around and bothered me every night.
I did not.
And when I wouldn't go out with you, you said things that weren't so nice.
Oh, go fly a kite.
My boyfriend's back and you're gonna be in trouble.
Hey la, my boyfriend's
If you
back.
see him coming, better cut out on the double.
Hey la, my boyfriend's back.
You've been spreading lies and I was untrue.
Hey la, my
But
boyfriend's
better
back.
look out now, cause he's coming after you.
Hey la, my boyfriend's back. Hey, he knows that you've been trying.
Oh yeah?
Hey, he knows that you've been trying. He's been gone for such a long time.
I know, that's why you called me.
My boyfriend's
But
back.
now he's back and things will be fine.
Sure, I'm not scared.
Hey, well, you were ever born.
You're not scaring me a bit, Mitzi.
And he's kind of big and he's awful strong.
Hey, odor isn't everything.
Hey, he knows I wasn't cheating.
Yeah?
Now you're gonna get a beating.
Sure.
What made you think he'd believe all your lies?
One word. Polaroid.
You're a big boy now, but I'll put you down the side.
Yeah, I'm sure.
Wait and see. My boyfriend's back, he's gonna save my reputation.
It's gonna be an all-day job.
My boyfriend's back.
If I were you, I'd take a permanent vacation. Hey,
Come to think of it, I do have an appointment.
my boyfriend's back. Oh, my boyfriend's back. Yeah.
I think I need to go.
Boyfriend's back.
My legs are kind of stuck. My feet are stuck. I can't move my feet.
Boyfriend's back.
Oh no.
Yeah.
I need to get my feet up.
Boyfriend's back.
My feet are screwed to the floor.
My boyfriend is back.
Does anybody have a wrench out there?
I told you you were a scared mother girl.
Earl, I am not afraid of steroid breath. All right, what are we doing now? Oh, Banana Hill, bro.
Oh, banana!
Hello.
Hey, shooter! You should do catch a wave. Catch a wave and you should
I like to play baseball. I like to go swimming. We like to go to movies with pretty women. We like to eat pizza, play Pac-Man too. We don't like to play the house on the floor. Do you? All right, that's later in the set. That's later in the set. I don't know why I did that. Earlier in the set.
Ladies and gentlemen, Shooter Jennings. Give it up!
Hello.
Now I understand.
Wait, run it again. I can do it.
straight from the jungle. But right now, I'm telling it to and now I'll swing with you. You knew everything you well, I messed it up. Well, I moved up and on, and I loved you. Oh, well, I could. Who loves you, baby? Thank you for having attention.
Shooter Jennings, everybody. Shooter Jennings.
We love you, Shooter.
We love you, Shooter. Yeah. What's next?
The next thing, if the music is ready, I'd like to bring Woe up.
Carrie, if you're on here, that's the boy that had me in tears.
Can y'all have the music ready to play? Or are you just now hooking it up? Okay, they're just now hooking it up, so we'll move on to the next song, and then we'll do Woe after that.
All right, guys, I think we only have about 30 minutes left,
we
so
haven't
if
done
you want to
Mr.
share
Bassman
this
yet.
with anybody who is missing it, do it now. But I think they only have 30 minutes left.
Hey,
Forcible
while we're
30
waiting,
minutes.
okay, we're gonna do Mr. Bassman next. Who's playing the piano for that one? Okay, Shalisa, do you want to play Mr. Bassman? While Shalisa's deciding if she wants to play Mr. Bassman, I want to tell you about two guys named Hunter and SETI. Okay, Hunter and SETI are programmers who program the simulator for the rocket power explosion. And there he is. There's Hunter right there in the orange and yellow headgear. Okay, and I have never laid eyes on SETI. Could SETI please raise your hand? Let me see what you look like. That's SETI. All right, that's my brother. SETI, I love you. SETI and Hunter have worked their tails off on this show. They both sent me a completely programmed version of the show you're about to see, and they did a great job. Both of them did a great job. And my job was even harder than theirs because I had to pick from their two contributions to decide which parts I was going to keep, which parts I couldn't keep, and which parts I had to fix up because the simulator doesn't work perfectly yet. So we're developing that together. Someday we'll have the simulator working so well that they'll be able to program shows from their homes, and we'll be able to send them right out to Bolo or any other place that has a show. And that means it's going to be lower cost show tapes, more plentiful show tapes. I'm going to tell you something, 2026 and 7 are going to be lots of new show tapes on YouTube. And it's going to be Hunter and SETI making this happen. Okay, so this new show tape you're going to see today is the first experiment to make this happen. And it was difficult for all of us, especially because it was such a very adventurous job. It was so hard. But we're going to play that show for you in just a few minutes. But first, are you ready?
Am I playing keys on Mr. Bassman?
Yeah.
Great.
So this will be Shooter's understudy Madden, who's just teaching him his lines, and me doing Billy Bob's parts for Mr. Bassman.
We like it.
Oh wow, you know all the words.
Boy, it's hot out.
It's not hot out here. Just take your clothes off.
I feel like I'm back in Florida. I'm wearing overalls.
He's wearing overalls. This was a family-friendly environment until I got here.
It still is. You can't make it unfriendly.
Yeah, I'm not going to make it unfriendly just because I have a couple little dirty jokes, right? While they're figuring this out, I want to tell you, SETI's daddy just had brain surgery, and he almost couldn't come because of his dad. His dad is doing well, though. And so SETI came. He wanted to be here with us. Let's give SETI a round of applause. And Hunter,
he was my very first programmer simulator, and he's put out a lot of the stuff, everything that you've seen online, like the Billy Bob restarted shows. Yeah, Piano Billy Bob, that's all Hunter. So these two guys are part of the team. We got a big team. This is the new creative engineering, you guys. You're looking at it. And you're part of it. You're the Rock-afire Savages, and you're gonna help rescue the Rock-afire Explosion from the meanies who are trying to take it away from us. I won't dwell on that, but there will be more to come about that. We're going to save the Rock-afire Explosion for future generations.
You ready? You ready to do it?
Are you ready?
Yep.
Mr. Bassman, I wanna be a bassman too. Don't mean a thing when the leader's singing, or when he goes, aye, 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 aye. Hey, Mr. Bassman, all the song, will you teach me? Ooh, yeah, the way you sing. Hey, Mr. Bassman, I wanna be a bassman too.
That's it.
Alright, hey Mr. Bassman, I think I'm really with it. Boom, but I'm moving. Scooby-Doo, hey Mr. Bassman. Now I'm a bassman too.
That's right.
I have to watch it. It don't mean a thing when the leader's singing, or when he goes, aye, 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 aye. Hey, Mr. Bassman, I think I'm really with it. I'm asking one thing, will you really teach me? Oh, Mr. Bassman, I wanna be a bassman too.
That's it.
That's right. Oh, Mr. Bassman, I think I've really got it. Oh, Mr. Bassman, I think I'm the one now. Hey, Mr. Bassman, now I'm a bassman too. I'll tell you when it's over. Bum 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 bum. Who was right? Was I right? Was that the end of the song, or was that? It fades. No, it fades.
Oh yeah, it fades with the last bump. We'll have a meeting. We'll have a meeting after the rehearsal.
This will be discussed very promptly.
Yes, we're gonna. I want you all to report to my office at 3 o'clock.
Get the most out of the tambourine.
Oh yeah, okay. Hey, that was great. Hey, are we ready for Whoa?
Are they ready? Laptop ready!
Do we have the laptop with the music?
We only get about 30 minutes. Okay, so then you know what I think we should do? I think we should wait to do the new show tape until he takes our drum. Because we can keep playing until he takes the drum, and then we can play the show tape. Yeah. Okay, so 30 minutes from now, when a big meanie comes along and takes our drum from us, well, we can still do some songs. We don't need drums. In fact, we're not even going to use drums on Sal's birthday. You know who we're going to use on Sal's birthday? My granddaughter. 2 little monkeys jumping on a bed, right?
And your
So 30 minutes. We're playing the show in 30 minutes.
two grandsons want to stand up there at the same time too.
What now?
Your grandsons want to stand up there
Oh, good.
too.
My grandsons are coming up too. And I saw my great grandson for the first time in the meet and greet, and we had to toss him out because he didn't have a ticket.
Let him in.
Oh, and you know what we got coming up after Whoa? We got Mustang Sally. Okay, Mustang Sally is the anchor song of the new show tape that Shooter sang for Fats. You're gonna love it. So that's what's coming up. Is your music set? I can't believe it. Y'all take the microphone, go
So
for
there's
it.
backstage.
I'll just hand it to you. Yes, sir. I think we got us a show. What y'all think? Y'all having a good time out there? Yeah.
Oh, I don't know if I just bumped into you or if I'm just like hitting.
Go ahead and
feeling
go ahead and
stuff.
take the microphone here. Ring and Dollar, ladies and gentlemen, the fantastic band called Whoa, and they're going to be doing. Is it Saturday Fun?
We are, but we have one song before that.
Okay, we got 2 songs from Whoa.
Two songs, guys. Yes. So I go by the name Dollar,
And I'm Ring.
and we are
Whoa!
How y'all feeling today? Yeah. Y'all ready to have some fun?
Let's go. Oh,
Let's rock it out, baby. What do we sing? What do we sing?
Oh my
We got our family here.
Familiar faces out here. All right, let's go. Let's turn up, y'all.
Little introduction. Feel the vibe.
Anywhere is good.
You are now playing The Day Before.
I want to introduce you to my girlfriend. Will you come here?
Get down, wow!
Rest in heaven, Grandpa. Rest in heaven, Grandpa.
Get down, wow!
Yeah. I like that sound. That's good. That's good. You're good.
Like the votes
That's good. Right there. Yeah.
Should we come here or not?
Right, I know.
Is it playing? You said play. Yeah, keep going.
Yeah.
Want to make sure the mic is turned up loud enough.
All right.
Good? We're
Yeah,
good?
here we go. All
We're
right,
good?
y'all.
Can y'all hear us out there good? All right, let's go. Okay, this song's called Good Times Roll. So let's have some fun, baby. Let the good times roll. Here we go, Ring. Hey, I'm rolling up.
We rolling up.
I ain't slowing up.
We turning up.
Hold up.
Hold up. To the wrong turn, but we turning up.
Still rolling up. I'm pulling up.
We tipping.
Slowing up.
Tripping.
Hold up.
To the wrong turn, but we turning up.
I ain't lost. You said go down the way, but you lost. You said go this way, now I'm lost. Turn up in his Cadillac. Go party like we don't need it.
What was that?
Are you his daughter?
I am his daughter.
I saw your video on TikTok.
That's awesome. Yeah, we're. It is.
About this feeling. Let's go. 1, 2.
I'm so glad you can make
We
it.
roll.
I'm gonna go on the stage for a
Do you
minute.
know, is he signing anything later?
I don't know. They have a meet.
I know that.
I don't know what he's doing, but it makes the show longer, so we'll see.
We roll over here. We roll. Rock, roll, we roll. Rock, roll, we roll. We roll, roll, we roll. We roll, roll, we roll. We roll, roll, we roll. Run, roll, we roll.
Oh my gosh. I think my face might fall off.
I know. I don't know how Aaron hasn't fallen over.
I don't think he, I mean, he took his shirt off. But that was a surprise. Hey guys, hold on. Say hi to everybody.
Hi, everybody.
You want to say hi to everybody real quick?
Yeah. Hey, everybody. I'm your friendly local neighborhood red-haired Aaron. I think I like this. This is the first time I saw it. I like it. It's becoming. Yeah, I'm wearing it. This is it. You're never going to see me without this again.
It's great. Look how great that is.
Outcast, a little Tupac and Toby Keith, like a little house girl with me. Don't party in the car, you can't frisk me. We don't need the club right now, so up, we don't wanna come down. Hands up in the car right now. Hands up, hands up, hands up, here we go. I know where I'm going. We gon' get there though. Y'all ready to turn up when it's rock? About this feeling. 2, 3, here we go. We roll. We roll. We roll. Y'all didn't hear that? We roll. We roll. We where I'm going. Come on, y'all. Here we go. I don't care about this feeling. Let's go. Here we go. Here we go. I'm shutting up. She left me. Hold up. Take the wrong time, but we turn it up. We're rolling. I'm pulling up. We dipping. No slowing up. Are we tripping? Hold up. Take the wrong time, but we turn it up. We roll. We roll. Good times roll. We roll. Here we go. We roll. Ready? Good times. Roll, we roll. Yeah, that's what good times roll, baby. Yes, indeed. Let's go. All right, so we got something to say really quick. We want to talk about our connection to Rockefeller.
Goodbye.
You want to lay it on her?
So we grew up with Rockefeller Explosion as well.
Hands up if you grew up with Rockefeller Explosion. Yeah, you grew up with the right. Everybody here, right?
And we have a song, and we have this.
It's out right now. You're out right now.
You never see me, I always do that.
I don't even get paid much to be sitting up in here all
don't know how you're wearing pants.
So I don't, that's all I own right now. Gave up the leggings yesterday. The real Billy Bob. I will talk to him afterwards.
You say whoa, hey, whoa, hey, whoa. And I say hey.
And I don't know who Pinky Pie is. Repeat voice. I don't know. You guys know more than I do.
Okay, so Sal's birthday comes up right after this.
Do we, hold on.
Do you have a
Ask
little
Jim.
girl?
Where's Maddie at?
On the other side of that car right there.
She's in the car?
She's on the other side of this car with Jim's kids.
All right, and then my nephews. You guys ready to go up? On stage? Let me find my daughter. Hey, Maddie. You ready? Let's do it. You guys are next. Whew. And your cousins are going up with you, so that'll nothing. I don't know if they are going to, but they're going. Or they might already know the song and be able to sing with you. It'd be awesome. Just go under this way. Here, sorry, let me move this. All right, excuse me.
Everybody else is back here.
Okay. Okay, I'm gonna go find a better spot to stand. Okay?
This is Junk TV, your boy, trying to get a vision from the coast of our Lord. I send me bills, I shoot back songs, praying that my time is useful before I'm gone. And when I'm happy, don't forget to slap me. Don't say nothing sappy, sorrow serves me well. And if you owe me, leave me broken, lonely. Drop the change and slowly call it a wish in hell. Call it a wish in hell. Thank you.
All right, we got one more song and then we're going to play the show. All right, and this is the song that y'all want to hear, I know. I'm sorry, I can't hear you, bro. Oh, Pasquale's over there? Okay, all right, so here we go. I gotta need my band up here. The band, all I need is Madden and Brandon and my little girl, Maddie. This is my granddaughter, Maddie. Can y'all see her? And Maddie, instead of singing with the stand, you're gonna hold the microphone. Give me a big testing 1, 2, 3. Hold the mic and tell me 1, 2, 3.
1, 2, 3.
So you stand here so I can play the piano. All right. And y'all just join in whenever you feel like it. We're just gonna start this with a little bit of.
5 little monkeys jumping on a bed. One fell off and bumped its head. Mama called the doctor and the doctor said, no more monkeys jumping on the bed.
That's my granddaughter. Having a birthday party. Today is a special one. And having a birthday party is a lot of fun.
A lot of fun!
So light up the candles, one for
So have a happy birthday. Sing a song for you. Yeah, yeah, yeah. We're giving you lots of presents. We're giving you a spanking too. We're giving you one to grow on, and it's just for you. Yeah, it's just for you. It's time to celebrate. Another year has gone. Have a happy birthday. Yeah, yeah, yeah.
You can do it.
We're having a birthday party. Today is a special one. And having a birthday party is a lot of fun. A lot of fun. Whoa, so this time, light up the candles for every year that's gone. Have a happy birthday. Yeah, yeah, yeah. Yeah, yeah, yeah. Two little monkeys jumping on a bed, having a birthday. One fell off and bumped his head, having a birthday. Went to the doctor and here's what he said, having a birthday. No more little monkeys jumping on a bed, having a birthday. So light up the candles, one for every year that's gone.
Close enough.
I love you, Betsy.
Go ahead, Tim, milk it. Another time, Tim, let's do it some more. Yeah. Have a happy birthday. 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 Have a I'm so happy I lived long enough to do this. Hey, are we ready for that show up there?
Let's do it!
Ladies and gentlemen, the first show tape that we've created in 40 years of this intensity, in this length. And yes, that's right, you're on, my brother Jacob. We are certainly ready.
Let's do this!
We are ready to see the show that took us 2 years to produce. I told Brian it was going to take 6 months, maybe 3, if I got on it. And we were a year late. Today's the debut, June 6th, 2026. A red letter day for the Rock-Afire Explosion. A red letter day for all of you. If y'all don't know this, I love you.
We love you. We love you.
Can we do this again? Okay. Well, oh yeah, I forgot. Okay, here it comes. Look at this. Madden donated his album to sell at the merchandise counter. And I want to tell y'all, thank you very much. Y'all been buying so much stuff. All the money from the merchandise sale is going to go split between the musicians that came here on their own dime. They might actually get to take some money home. And I thank you so much for what you did and what you did and how deep you dug in your pockets to share with these musicians. And they love you for it too, isn't that right, Madden?
Oh yeah. I'll take quarters made before 1964 also.
Yeah. Madden called me last night and he says, Aaron, I don't have enough money to take an Uber there tomorrow.
No, I didn't.
Yes, he did. And I said, don't worry, Madden, I'll front you the money, but you got to pay me back.
Yeah.
So now he's going to be able to do that. And Gene, I want to thank Gene very much. Gene Howell, ladies and gentlemen. Gene is building a wonderful website that you're going to be able to go to. And I want to tell you something. We're going to be doing a lot of giveaways next year, this year and next year, because we want to let you know that we really just want to make stuff. And Gene's going to help me get all of my tapes that I haven't been able to get out to you. We don't want to keep them in a museum or in a warehouse or in a store. We want you to have them. So all I need you to do is please just be nice. And the people who aren't nice, tell them to stop being mean. Because every time I see mean stuff on the internet, I go into my shell for another month or 2 or 3. But if everybody was nice all the time, we'd be working on stuff all the time for you. Be nice. I need your help. Are we ready?
Yeah. Is it time?
Kill it. I'll shut up when you start the show. Did I say that you donated this?
Yes. Can I jump in on the vinyl? Everybody, Aaron is right. We gotta be nice to each other.
Okay. See ya.
Hey, Looney are you ready for the show?
I'll be out in a minute, I'm polishing my beak.
Looney Bird, you gotta get out here. Oh, hey, folks. Well, howdy, everybody. I'm Billy Bob, and I'm welcoming you to the Bolo Museum, where today we're playing the greatest car songs of all time. When she got in daddy's car and she cruised to the hamburger stand now. Seems she forgot all about the library like she told her old man now. And with the radio blast and she's cruising just as fast as she can now. And she'll have fun till her daddy takes her to her away. Fun till her daddy takes her to her away. Fun till her daddy takes her to her away. Fun till her daddy takes her to her away. Fun till her daddy takes her to her away. You better buckle up them seatbelts and get ready for the ride of your life.
Round, round, get around, I get around, yeah, get around, round, round, I get around. I'm getting bucked driving up and down the same old strip. I gotta find a new place where the kids are hip.
Yeah, like Bolo Museum.
Yeah, my buddies and me are getting real well known. Yeah, the bad guys know us, but they leave us alone.
It's the little old lady from Pasadena.
Go, Granny, go, Granny, go, Granny, go.
With the furry little guy with the white gardenia.
Go, Granny, go, Granny, go, Granny, go.
She's gonna get a ticket now sooner or later, 'cause she can't keep her foot on the accelerator. Now everybody's saying that there's nobody meaner than little old lady from Pasadena. She drives real hard and she drives real fast. She's the terror of Colorado Polo Bar.
The 60s was a great decade for everybody loving their cars and their music. Now, there was one song about a car that was so popular that it made everybody want to go out and get one. Now, here's Pat's going to sing about that great car, the 1965 Ford Mustang.
Mustang Sally. I guess you better slow your Mustang down. You know I heard what I said. Oh, Mustang Sally. Woo. I guess you better slow your Mustang down. All right. You've been running all over town. Oh, I guess I have to put your flat feet on the ground. Yeah, I want to see all you boogie woogie. All you want to do is ride around, Sally. Ride, Sally, ride. Yeah, 'cause all you want to do is ride around, Sally. Ride, Sally, ride. Lord, all you want to do is ride around, Sally. Ride, Sally, ride. All you want to do is ride around, Sally. Ride, Sally, ride. Then one of these early mornings, baby, gonna be wiping your weekend eyes. Let's take it home, guys.
Hey, Beach Bear, do you like Ford Mustangs?
Yeah, Bob, they're fine. They're okay.
Really? Well, what's better than a Ford Mustang?
How about a Chevrolet?
Chevrolet?
Yeah, you know, a red Chevrolet.
Could you be more specific, Beach Bear? There's lots of red Chevrolets.
Yeah, but how about a red Chevrolet Corvette?
Oh, yeah,
little red Corvette. Baby, you're much too fast. Little red Corvette. You need a love that's gonna last. I guess I should have closed my eyes when you drove me to the place where horses run free. 'Cause I felt a little ill when I saw all the pictures of the jockeys that they were for me. Believe it or not, I started to worry. I wondered if I had enough class. It was Saturday night, I guess that makes it alright. You said, baby, have you got enough gas? Oh yeah, little red Corvette. Baby, you're much too fast. Little red Corvette. You need a love that's gonna last.
Hey, Billy Bob, what do you say we stay in the 80s but change the colors from red to pink?
Sounds good to me, dude. Give us a beat. Give us a nice, strong beat.
Well, you may think I'm foolish for the foolish things I do. You may wonder how come I love you when you get on my nerves like you do. Well, baby, you know you love me. Ain't no secret about that. Well, come on over and hug me. Baby, I'll spill the facts. Well, honey, it ain't no money, 'cause I got plenty of that. I love you for your big and laugh. First ever seat, riding in the back, cruising down the street, waving to the curb, feeling out of sight, spending all my money on a Saturday night. Honey, I just wonder what you do there in the back of your big Cadillac, big Cadillac.
Whoa, when is a car not a car?
Oh, well, when it turns into a driveway. Here's a harder one. What has 4 wheels and flies?
4 wheels and flies?
That's right, 4 wheels and flies.
Here in my car, I feel safest of all. I can lock all my doors. It's the only way to live in cars.
Oh, gosh, let's see.
Here in my car, I can only receive. I can listen to you. It keeps me safe overnight in cars.
Oh, it's a garbage truck.
That's right, little Earl.
I don't get it.
Did you hear? Beach Bear was in an accident and his guitar was smashed to smithereens.
Here in my car, where the image breaks down, will you visit me please if I open my door in cars?
Beach Bear's guitar got busted?
Yeah.
Here in my car, I know I'm starting to think about leaving tonight, although nothing seems right in cars.
It was a fender bender. Get it?
You had me going on that one. Can I tell my frog joke?
Sure, what is it?
What do you say to a frog that needs a ride?
I don't know. What do you say to a frog that needs a ride?
Hop in!
She's real fine, my 409. She's real fine, my 409, my 409.
Well, I save my pennies and I save my dimes.
Giddy up, 409.
Before I knew it, there'd be a time
Giddy up, 409.
that I would buy a brand new 409.
409.
Giddy up, 409. Giddy up, 409. Giddy up, 409. Giddy up, 409. Nothing can catch her, nothing can touch my 409. 409. Beach Bear! Nothing can catch her, nothing can touch my 409. 409. 409. 409. 409.
That was the coolest thing I've ever seen.
That's what's going to be on your album if you buy the album. And on the other side of the album is just the music. You won't believe it, the music that we put together in Shooter's studio. Shooter did that studio work for me, absolutely free. Shooter, thank you. And Shooter brought in the best musicians in LA to do those tracks. And then I brought them back to Orlando when we put the vocals on them. And then we mixed them. Here you go.
He mixed them and they're so good. That was so cool to watch. Aaron, I love you so much.
Thanks, Shooter. I love you too, brother. Okay, and we're going to do this again, ladies and gentlemen. We're going to do it again. I just want to thank everybody for coming out today, and I'm going to stay right here until every last person who wants to talk to me talks to me. So don't you guys worry about nothing. I'm going to stay right here for you guys, okay? If you want me to sign something you bought, I'm a signing son of a gun. Taking pictures, signing stuff. Let's go, let's go.
Bye, Aaron.
I'm going to sign this thing. Y'all want to do this in the shade? Yes. Follow me to the shade.